Stand to, MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we get to the campaigns of Howl's, Harrows, and last time, well, the Hachi has been doing some serious work, as has the other urban mech that is currently in the squad that desperately needs a name. And really, we've been doing sort of okay, but I may have just jinxed myself because we're about to go save the aborted colony. Yar, this system be targeted as part of the Tortugian expansion plan. Unfortunately, the colonial plan fell through, and now I have to extract our people from the planet's surface before they're intercepted by hostile forces. As the colony was a secret thanks to inflicting dubious claims on Iscavalin, we cannot be seen to mount a major rescue operation. We need a deniable middleman, and you're just the group for the job. This will be a 417 priority salvage, 287,200 C-bills at 1.5 skulls, and we generate a single shield lance. Yeah, an escort mission, which will see you fighting 3 lances, and we can put up not even the full force, and I'm still a little concerned about whether or not we can actually pull this off. Fingers crossed, maybe we'll be able to pull it off. Anyway, let's get the Hachi's weapons all set up properly and set out into space. No, this is the wrong series. And see what we can actually find. So there will be an initial force, generally by the rally point. Then once you get to the rally point, there will be a halfway force most of the time, although not always. And then there will be a you got them home force, so 3 lances potentially. Maybe we'll get lucky and it won't be the case, but I kind of don't think so with our luck. Getting our ECM coverage on for absolutely everybody. Paladin can actually probably fly. He'll be able to fly over this mountain next time. No, we'll keep him with the rest of the group. Make sure that everybody is covered by electronic countermeasures so nobody can see us coming. But how will they know if they can see us coming? No, something like that. Something about knowing if they're jamming us. Alright, so we're just going to go... Ooh, nothing on sensors. Are we going to get a free one? Oh, can we get a free one? I did take this one for maximum salvage, though. So on the one hand, you don't want the free one. On the other hand, this is +4 reputation with Tortuga, and we kind of need it. It's looking mostly empty. Okay, interesting. So maybe we can get some work done. And we'll just set ourselves up here because nobody is in the area. Where is the actual path on out of here? It's got to be somewhere off in this direction because this is the border of the map. Is this another border of the map? Potentially. Alright, so we'll probably be taking this road. Oh, yes, winding up into here, gets to here, picked up by a dropship, and the enemy spawns up here, here, and over here. I remember this one. Okay, so I actually do have some experience with this particular map. Run the scouts forward. Let's get them ready to move into position. Jester. Jester is, of course, going to touch base if he can. He does have the longest range weaponry. I mean, he's got an AC-10. Although the large laser does, I suppose, qualify as well. But the 2 urban mechs, absolutely not. They are very much close-range mechs, and I can't quite force that. I will, however, move Howl in, because why the heck not? I'd like to kick this thing off to see what we're fighting and hopefully kill them. Alright, we've got the convoy all set up here with us. We've got a... mystery. Okay, we have a Prowler multi-terrain assault vehicle, a Sleipner APC, and a MASH truck, all of which somehow exist below the universe. So there's that, although I do believe that they'll actually spawn onto the map as soon as they, move. We do have enemy forces off in the distance, so we're dealing with a flea, a harmless little flea. We are not playing with nuclear bombs, so in case you were wondering if that flea is nuclear armed, the answer to that question is no, because that's kind of crazy. Maybe later on, once we get a company actually beneath us, that's a problem. Okay, that's a Saladin Hover Assault Tank. That sucker happens to be carrying an AC-20 potentially, and a Harasser. That's a pair of SRM-6s. So not, or 4s, is it? It's a pair of SRMs. In any event, it's not the biggest of deals. The Saladin, though, on the other hand, absolutely is, and if we want any chance of actually succeeding easily on this mission, we need to kill him fast. Unfortunately, I don't have the forces right now to kill him fast. It's going to take a little bit of time to actually knock him down to size. Long-range missile barrage going in on the harasser, and did actually manage to hit him once. Good job. Mockingbird, you're up. They generally tend to shoot at you a lot, so just do your best, okay, darling? If I do this, I won't actually be able to get a line of sight on anybody else. Well, maybe I'll actually be there. Maybe it's lying to me. It was not. Set to listen kills, 5.4%. I'm not suffering anything, but I don't have enough ammo. Brace it. Well, not brace, but position yourself in a way that hopefully will cause the least amount of self-damage to yourself. Bounce up over here. We'll get you on the way. Immediately getting you into the fight, hopefully soon. Paladin. Paladin, it needs to desperately get on top of this guy and break him before all hell breaks loose. We have identified another target. It is... Who are you? It's Stinger. Okay, not too worried. You, on the other hand, AC-20. Fire! Okay, did get a structure exposed, unfortunately didn't break him, and he's going to get shot at, and he's not going to have electronic countermeasure protection. So this is about to be a very painful experience for him if he gets hit. That AC-20 will destroy him. So cross your fingers and hope you don't get touched. Oh, he's moving at 9. Good. I will actually be able to shoot him again for free. Hopefully we'll be able to hit him twice in the same spot with medium. He does have an AC-20. And the stinger comes a-flying in. Didn't actually do anything, though. Paladin, fire everything you've got. 50%, and it'll have to do. Yeah, we didn't do it. Although the hover propulsion has been destroyed. We're going to swing out. We're going to fly. It's my turn to fly. Fly with me throughout the sky. Okay, so we are out of there. Lucky for us. Can I get a line of sight? I can, but it is going to be on the front. That's probably not going to hit, let's be honest with ourselves. I will leap. Can I get a side angle shot? Oh, it would have been so nice if you'd give me one. We're going to leap right into the combat zone, though. I am somewhat concerned about this thing being alive and such. Shut off the large laser, probably won't hit, but we will blitz him with the mediums. Oh, I saw red numbers. I love the red numbers. The red numbers tell me that I'm doing good. The white numbers tell me that not so much. Can I get a side angle shot on you? If I sprinted for it and I went for the listen kill ammunition, do you think he'll grant that for me? We'll give it a shot. We do have listen kill ammo, so... Ooh, wow, just all over the place. This mech is in trouble. Apparently you managed not to hit this one at all. Huh. We need listen kill setup. Yeah, we're just going to... kick it up to 5. Fire! Oh... Right, got it. Okay, vehicle start. It's like, vehicle start. Wait a second. Nope, we actually got it. Alright, so the Paladin has been taken out, and we no longer need to worry about the remainder of this force. A single harasser is what? A pair of SRM4s, pair of SRM6s. It could be dangerous, but I don't really see it as being the worst problem out there. And the Stinger, not so much. The Flea, also not so much. I mean, honestly, both of these are going to be kind of disappointing. We're probably going to get ourselves an AC-20 today. So there's that bright side. I think we have an AC-20. I'm hoping that's the good one. Saladins normally do have the low jam chance one, so it's minus 5 damage, but minus like 10% or 5% off their jam chance, which is not terrible. I mean, I don't have a mech that can field it just yet, but we're working on it. So the Flea is running off at the distance. It's a Flea 15, so nobody really cares about it. And we'll see if the rest of the force can't get underway. I am going to leave them behind to their own fate for a little while, where I go and clear out the rest of these 3 mechs. Feeling a little bit better about this current force right now. We didn't have an initial lance here. There should be a follow-up lance once we actually make it there, so there will be a second one. But yeah, danger still abounds, although not quite as dangerous at the moment. But if things sort of spring out of control, that could change really, really fast. Do I want to go for that harasser? I kind of do, but I also don't want to walk through, you know, fire. So we're not going to. ECM protection going down. Autocannon? Maybe. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Fire! Yeah, that went nowhere anywhere. And we actually did get some penetrating hits, okay. No criticals that actually caused it to explode, but I suppose that's reasonable. Did the gun just jam? It jammed. This gosh darn AC-10. We can't keep it firing, it just stops working. We'll be hyper aggressive on this stinger here. Yo, what's up, my friend, my buddy, my pal? You have a pair of machine guns, don't you? And I did not do a whole heck about you. Mockingbird. I want to follow up here. I want it to be beautiful and powerful and just kill him if at all possible. Yeah, that's even worse. Fire everything. Structure exposed. Heatsinks exposed as well. Destroyed. Did you actually jam your machine guns, or are you firing like a champ for the most part? This machine gun is fired at ×5 twice, which, you know, that's pretty badass, gotta say. I will sprint to... I could just try and go for a punch. Oh, that might be... No, it would only be 25%. Oh, it would have been awesome if we could have pulled it off, though. Just sprint, go right for it. We're gonna hit him. We hit him with all the medium laser. Oh, 30% is actually not terrible. Yeah, you know what? Cook it. I mean, we're not actually cooking, but we're hurting him. Another heatsink destroyed. He'll be able to now move and do stuff, but I don't think he's going to do anything too sort of out of the ordinary. I think he's going to sort of hang out in the neighborhood, and that'll work out just fine for us. Jester is moving at a pace of 16? Yeah, so we should be moving after whoever it is supposed to move next. It is the Flea, and the Flea is going to run off in the distance there. We're going to have to hunt him down and kill him before he can actually get away, because you know how that goes. Yeah, I'm just going to walk through the fire. Sorry, geothermal. My gun's jammed anyway. I don't really care. Fire! And there he goes. It was an SRM6. Okay, so we're down to just the Flea and the Stinger. Both of them are mechs, which is... did you just jam your Risk? No, okay, you unjammed your AC-10. I thought for a second that he jammed his MML as well, because he's got 2 weapons on him that can actually jam. It's a little bit of a problem. Not the worst thing in the world, but it is still something you kind of want to keep track of. because it means that this mech at any moment can suddenly find itself completely without guns, which obviously is not great. So it looks like he's being jammed, which is lovely. At least I think he's being jammed. And long-range missiles coming down and not connecting. But then again, we might be able to resolve that in the near future by actually getting on top of him and firing a whole bunch of guns into his side. Flea moving it... Oh no, it's back up to 19. So it's either the Flea or the Stinger. Somebody's on the roll, and it ain't us. That's for gosh darn sure. Says in term. It is the Flea. He's going to come up close and personal. He's probably got a pair of machine guns, maybe? Howl. A Howl at the moon. Yeah, I need to get onto your right side, my buddy, my friend, my pal. We're just going to position ourselves like so. Easy in protection. Do we cook? No, not quite. Fire. And there goes half the mech. Good way to begin the day. And he's lost his machine gun, and we've critted his engine. Yeah, buddy, you probably just... Yeah, I'm not going to bother keeping you intact. Here's the Stinger, after all. Fire! Hey, that did hit. Cooling... plus 10 hit, cooling crit. He's stressed, but only feeling a little bit stressed, so that's great. He's not unsteady, though, which means no, easy shots or accuracy on him, which is a bit disappointing. Kinda was hoping that he'd be already dead by this point, but it appears he has 15, 12 health left. He has backed him up, moonwalked a little bit, fired his machine gun, managed to hit the urban mech twice. That is not allowable, sir. Mockingbird. Yeah, just end him at this point. Let's not allow this to proceed. Shut off the machine gun and target him. Do I want... No, I'm not going to use my listen kills. My listen kills are too important. I will, however, use my dead fires. Goodbye. Oh, these dead fires are so good. This little mech is fairly solid. I like it. I haven't swapped out the MMLs for other SRM6s because I'm not sure that's quite the route I want to go. Because the MMLs do actually have a longer range, or at least they've demonstrated to be a longer range. Do I cook? Sure, why not? You missed the cannon and then you killed him. We got it. Okay, first enemy group has been defeated. So now we just gotta chill out and then we'll go, get back to the convoy and get everybody all set and ready to rock. Looks like they moved a little bit and we're inspired. That's just brilliant. Okay, who do I need a little less? Honestly, I need them all.
Copy that, Commander.
I will probably have Paladin go back because Paladin can get there the fastest. Unless you guys just get to cheat now and automatically go for the location. If that's the case, it's very interesting. I'm just going to run this thing up as far as we can. Howl is going to foul as well. Just run right through all of the forest. We'll have Paladin go back. Yeah, I think they get to just move for free if I've cleared out the entire rest of the map. If that's the case, that'll be really cool. That'll make my life a lot easier than having to wait for everybody to actually, cycle back up. But that looks like that might actually be the case. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, let's just start moving in then. Everybody, just get on towards where the enemies are going to show up in the next round of spawning. Although that may be, I'm pretty sure that's accurate. There's the dropship, by the way, where it's going to be landing. We will not be there. Make ourselves a little bit scarce on that one. The Hachi driving on forward. We'll hopefully be in a position to use those dead fires the way they were supposed to be used. If the enemy's stupid, they won't move all that much, and, the Hachi will be able to rip it to pieces. And I very much look forward to that potential capability. Shadowhawk going to continue its run as well. Soon we should get back under temperature, which will be lovely. And we'll have all of our Alpha Strikes prepared and ready to go. So, can you guys move on your own? Sort of, yes? Yes, they can. Okay, lovely. Oh, they get to just move. It's making my life so much easier. The mass truck didn't move that much, though, so... Not quite sure what they're doing.
Commander?
Keep moving up the mountain. Get yourselves all situated and figured out and prepared to annihilate and combat and all those lovely fun things. I think they don't. Okay, so you're just going to get over here. You're going to escort them because you can move the fastest, so you'll be able to move up to the rest of the peoples when the time is right. So they spawn mostly up in these mountains, and we should be able to dive right on top of them in fairly short order. Now, they will have spawn protection, which does sort of throw a little bit of a wrinkle in that plan, because they will be nearly impossible to hit, unless I reserve down to let them move, and then they're going to get free shots at me, and that's just an unpleasant situation all around. Because nobody wants to actually get shot at, especially not in this game. Hits hurt a lot, especially with all the special weapons in this game. Jeez, it can become a real major problem. Like, oh, he just hit me with a little, oh my god, my entire mech has just incinerated itself. Yeah, that's how bad this game can get at times. It's a great thing because it gives you access to the entire setup of weapons that you'll probably find in Sarna, and then some. But at the same time, it's like, this game can be much more lethal than you might realize. Because a lot of people might look at this and say, oh, it's so much harder to kill things. Everybody's got terrible accuracy. There's all kinds of crazy equipment like electronic countermeasures, which can fully take control of the battlefield. Like, How is that? How is this game deadly at all? Well, the answer is quite simple. When things do hit you, they hit hard. Like, there is arrow 4 artillery in this. If you don't know what arrow 4 artillery is, it's a gigantic missile, which when it hits you, it just annihilates the universe. Well, not quite that bad. That would be arrow 4 nuclear-tipped artillery. But still, it can become quite ridiculous. I believe arrow 4 has 40 damage center in tabletop, which in this game would equate to 200 damage just immediately. And then it also deals, in effect, radiating outwards, which is just terrifying. So you eventually come to realize that all hope is lost once the arrow 4 starts hitting. So there are, of course, lesser forms of artillery as well, and you can actually get some. In fact, during our Rippers Rumblers campaign, we actually did get an artillery piece which we mounted onto a Centurion. It proved to be an interesting piece of kit, although not one that I might consider to be part of my primary arsenal. It was just one of those things like, hey, this is really cool, it's just not something I want to use all that often, as opposed to many other weapons where you're like, I desperately want to put this into something. I don't want to slow these guys down at all because I want them to be constantly on the move and in action, because that'll keep their evasions high.
Commander?
We got a sensor trace. I heard it. I heard the blinking, beeping thing. Where? Where from? You know what? We're just gonna keep on the move. We gotta keep nimble, keep quick.
I'm there.
Walking through there, and brace so we don't worry about the temperature. You can be able to get all the way. Oh no, we're gonna have to stay out here for at least one more round. That's gonna be painful. So I was kind of hoping that they would all get on top of the target location on the same turn, but that is clearly not gonna happen. Paladin. Alright, position yourself over. Did they not actually make it onto the location? Because it's kind of looking that way.
On it.
Yeah, and I don't see any enemies, so maybe we've got this? Okay, now we've activated. Now the recovery forces have arrived. Everybody get on the location. It's a Whitworth. Oh, Whitworths are actually fairly good mechs. They're 40 tonners, but they're fairly decent. If I moved in to try and fight him, he would have just all the spawn protection in the world. So what I gotta do is I gotta reserve. This is gonna hurt me for next turn, but I would be able to do nothing this turn if I tried to do this. So everybody will hopefully, aside from you... Oh, no, everybody got there. Lovely. Mockingbird. Yeah, see, there's lots of people all over the place. We got a chameleon up here, which is a 50-tonner. It's a fairly solid 50-tonner, too. I want them to go first. I really want them to go first. Because that'll relieve them of the spawn protection. And then I will be able to actually do something. I'm going to have, like, no initiative. Can I really just not... Okay, apparently I didn't have to worry about that. Hi, we've identified multiple targets. We got a Whitworth and a Stinger. I'm going to use the X-Pulse because it has the greatest chance of actually hitting something. And, yeah, I think that's the only way to... Yeah, on the Stinger. The reason why I fired at the Stinger is because the Stinger was guaranteed to basically take a pretty rough hit on that one. So I wanted to kind of be sure that it would be the roughest of hits. Hi, who else did I find? Oh, it's a Helichopper. A fairly small one, but yeah, I'm not going to fire into that, I don't think. Yeah, I've only got 28 rounds of listen kill left. We're going to brace. Alright, dropship, come and pick up our friends and get out of here so we don't have to worry about keeping them alive. I mean, this does mean, of course, that they're not going to turn and shoot me a lot. But, yeah, hopefully things will be fine. So, as you can see, our initiative is terrible on quite a few of our mechs. Do you still have spawn protection? Yes, you do. Reserve comes to the allies. The allies should be gone, no? Or do they get to hang around for a round? They might be, yeah, they gotta hang around for a round. That is unfortunate. Coming to the enemy force, let's see what they want to plan to do. They have 4 units, all told. So we've got a Stinger, a VTOL, a Chameleon, and a Whitworth. The Whitworth, not super dangerous. Fairly cool looking mech, actually, in terms of some of the artwork, if I'm remembering this mech correctly. The Chameleon, also a very cool mech. It was a, sort of a Star League era... a Star League era training mech with a large laser, 2 mediums, and some machine guns. I think we normally rip out the machine guns because machine guns are kind of ridiculous to actually try and make work on tabletop. The enemy is moving or not so much? Have they planned their maneuvers just yet? Apparently they're not moving at all. You still are at full motion, you still are at full motion, you still are at full... You didn't move. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. I want that. I want that a lot. 15%, fire it! The Hachi is going to just nail the otter with everything we've got, because it didn't move. It's a VTOL that decided not to move to get its free evasion. That is just levels and levels of, oh my god, how could you do this? Okay, so the Whitworth is currently using the commando model. That's a little disappointing. And about to just bombard with a ton of missiles. Luckily for us, none of them hit because he's standing right next to my Shadowhawk, which is jamming the crap out of him. Same thing to do with the Stinger over here, which I'm probably going to ignore for a little while. Despite the fact that his armor's been exposed, he's quite damaged, but I don't really care. It's a Stinger. At the end of the day, what's the Stinger going to actually do? The answer to that question is not a whole heck of a lot. Well, he can fly for the most part, but I don't think he's going to get away from us too much. This does, of course, mean that it keeps a fairly significant amount of spawn protection going with, well, not spawn protection. Chameleon, moving forward, it is currently represented by a Griffin. They're actually fairly similar looking things. It's a big bubble cockpit type deal going on with that mech, which, you know, pretty cool look if I do say so. And I will. Ooh, I probably shouldn't have moved there. Yeah. Are you jamming me? Feels like you're jamming me. Missed by 74%. So I'm going to have to get somebody in range who can really sort of read what's going on here. Mockingbird! Right, what I want you to do is I want you to get behind him and facing him. Oh, it's so beautiful. Dead fires with 99.1% accuracy. Kill it. I think it's dead. Okay, so we no longer have to deal with that crap. Okay, it's not really crap, but still. Where do I want to just... If I do this, I will murderize the Whitworth, but I'll destroy all his stuff. I'm not sure I want to do that.
Receiving you.
I mean, I do want to steal some stuff. The Chameleon should be a nice little loot pinata, though. Or, no, let's not play games just yet. The Whitworth also kind of isn't worth saving. I mean, to a certain extent it is, but I'd rather focus most of my efforts on the Chameleon. Fire! Left torso destroyed. That's a normal heatsink, so I don't really care much about that. Objective secured. They're now getting our colonists out of here, flying away in a Leopard dropship. All perfectly safe and sound. Success is so sweet. And now we just need to kill a Stinger, a Whitworth, and a Chameleon, because we've already killed the Otter. Yeah, Paladin, can you get yourself on the move just as quick as you possibly can? It does appear that they are ghosts at this moment, but that's okay. The Urban Mech will be here, hopefully, if not next round, then the round after that. Although it definitely should be in range of the Stinger as of next round. Enemy turn, what are they getting to do up at phase 19? Oh, it's probably the Stinger. Yep, Stinger. Light little mech, flying around at maximum speed, go. Oh. Oh my. That is a fairly advanced Stinger. Kill this thing. Thank you. Okay, you could have killed it without annihilating the entire bloody mech. Jeez, man. No, seriously, I'm a little disappointed about that. Because he just went in and just blew everything to little tiny pieces instead of saving pieces of the mech. He tore out the right torso. That's my biggest problem. If he had just cored out the CT, I wouldn't have cared. Yep, lots of lasers and machine gun bursts onto the Phoenix Hawk. The Phoenix Hawk is going to have to get off that geothermal, which is a bit unfortunate positioning on my part, really. If I came up right behind you and just smacked you, yeah, that probably would not have been. I don't want to steal your stuff, though. I mean, you're probably carrying that PPC in your right arm, which means that was the wrong arm to shoot. Yeah, I gotta get to your left side and hurt you that way. But for now, you're gosh darn near untouchable. So I'm just gonna maneuver over here. Hi, my buddy, my friend, my pal. Oh, look at this. I have super high chances to hit you. Fire! And structure exposed. Lovely. Mockingbird. Would you love to come to support? We'll take the high ground advantage. Sure, why not? Right there. And 37 is not all that great. We swap it back out to listen kills for the 50% accuracy. I can set these back down to 4. There we go. And 4 and 4. Okay. Fire everything you got. Oh, we see that he's already lost his shoulder, his lower arm, his hand. Basically, that entire side is not having the best of days. So we just want to continue to promote that to be the case. Sprint, hey, I can get behind you. Surprise, buddy! With accuracy, too. Fire! And Blitz, more power through. Gyro crit, I'm not sure if I want to... Well, he only has normal heat sinks. He did just lose his evasion, though, which is pretty fascinating. If I can move before him, I should be able to nail him fairly... Why'd you lose your evasion? Was that the gyro crit? Huh. Well, the moment that things happen... No, the chameleon decided he was going to fly, and he immediately opened fire on the Phoenix Hawk. Did quite a bit of drill damage there. Fortunately for me, he hasn't managed to penetrate just yet, but we're working on it. And he's cooking. Is he standing on top of a geothermal? That's a bit of a bad decision, if I do say so myself. And I have. The Stinger, what are you going to do? Because I assume, yeah, the Stinger's managed to beat me at my own game. I do need to chill the Shadowhawk out, although still has my AC-10, so I can probably use that. Bouncing forward with the Stinger. Oh, they're really focused on Howl's Phoenix Hawk. Maybe they figured out that she's actually leading the company. Light PPC, misfire, and damage. Oh, he fired it without having it in the right mode. Or rather, I suppose the right mode that he did want, but not exactly safe for him to do that. All obstructed shots up there. That's kind of surprising. You know what? I'll get right up on top of you. Hi, buddy. 50%, and I'm on your left side where you don't have that light PPC. I am on... No, I don't care. Fire! Alright, engine crit, which is good. Is that an evasion? Oh, that's a loss of evasion right there. I just don't want to be on this side, though. I don't want to be shooting his right side. Please don't make me. Looks like we have no choice. Walk!
Position confirmed.
33-12. I mean, I can reasonably accurately hit with the risk. Except I'm cooking a little bit, so... Fire! Oh! Oh, that was not the intended... Okay, never mind. Was that an XL engine? Feels like that might have been an XL engine. You are currently weak on your right side, but I kind of want to get behind you where you're extra special vulnerable. And I'm going to do exactly that. Fire everything, I don't care about the heat. Oh, that looked like it was a pretty solid hit right there. He's having a bad day, isn't he? And it comes back to Mockingbird. Mockingbird with the dead fires. Hi. We're about to kill you. I don't know if you've realized that yet. Do I go 50-50? No, we're going to go all the dead fires. And that's a Gyro destroyed right there, so he is max crit. Is that going to be a knockdown? That is. Now, this is both good and bad. It's good because he's on his back, makes it an easy target and free call shots. It's bad because now his, back is no longer facing towards me. And that kind of happened to be the part that I had made super vulnerable to me. Sprint. Come right up in here. 37% apparently. No, it's much better than that. Blow off the leg. Okay, trying to do that probably is not the most brilliant plan I've ever had. Because it probably won't succeed. I should probably just try and core him through. But if I do this right, I could steal all the stuff. You know what? Keep trying. Okay, you somehow killed his leg. And then blew up the entire mech. But hey, we're going to see when we actually manage to steal out of that one. We should be able to get most of the chameleon out of that one. I'm not sure what she actually blew up on that in order to cause it to detonate in such a violent fashion, but I'm going to assume it was something important. But she also did manage to blow up the leg, so credit there. An additional 20% for killing everybody and doing good works. The Shadowhawk, of course, picking up the most kills. Hati with the number 2, thanks mostly to those dead fires, which are just so lovely. We could grab a trebuchet or stinger parts. In fact, we could get an entire stinger. Oh, is this... Which is the super stinger here? Okay, so this is my current thinking. The reason why I'm thinking this is because this stinger has some pretty serious gear. But first, we're going to check things first. This would also give us another mech. So, AC-20, interesting. 25% jam chance, so I'm not super psyched about it. Large laser. LRM-10, no. Suspicious cargo. It's a suicide bomb. This was probably on the fleet. Not gonna lie. Probably a good thing that we blew it up. Yeah, so we may not have nukes installed, but it still has 100 damage self-detonation device. Deals an area of effect damage within 200 meters. That's 7 tiles? Or something like that? So it's rather ridiculous. Yeah, plus 50% critical with this weapon. High explosives remove mines within 2 axis of the radius impact. All damage dealt is area of effect. So yeah, that's pretty serious. Okay, SRM-6s we don't need. Endo steel. Oh, I want the endo. Oh, I want the endo. Give me the endo. Give me the gosh darn endo. Let's see. We have also got a pair of internal combustion engines, some mediocre to low fusion cores, by which I mean mediocre, I mean just low. Fire control system energy. I have a couple of these, don't I? Oh, I have none. Must be the other game. Fire control system standard. I don't need it all. Heat sinks of descriptions I don't care about. Double AC-20 ammo, which is interesting, but I... Still a stinger. I would need one more stinger part to guarantee. I have to go for the endo. Oh, you gave me all of them? You gave me all the stingers. I can build a Stinger 5G. That's important because it's good stuff. So we didn't manage to get the large laser, which would have been nice. We also didn't get the energy fire control system. Did we? Oh, we did. And the internal combustion engines, which are free selling. Suspicious cargo in case I'm ever feeling somewhat suicidal. And yeah, everything that was good. That was very good. In terms of just random stuff we got, that was solid. I'm not disappointed with that at all. So definitely came out quite well. We should be able to build a 5G, which hopefully will come with, say, the XL. Oh, maybe not the XL. You get random parts of mechs that are broken when you build them. They also come in, fairly shattered condition. So we don't know quite what we'll get, but it does have the best technology on board. So if we build that particular version, we might randomly get some really cool stuff. We could get Endo Steel some more. We could get that light PPC. We could get an XL engine, which would honestly be the jackpot, even though I don't like XL engines. But for light mechs, XL engines are just fine. Mainly because you've got so little survivability anyway. At that point, you may as well maximize your damage. 5 days, 7,650 C-bills, according to this anyway. How much is it actually going to take? 5 days, because the Phoenix Hawk took a pounding on that one. That does mean Usagi's actually going to be done by that point. That'll be pretty cool. But first, I'm going to go to base, because we have parts to build things. Just to double check on something. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I have enough parts to build a Stinger. So we can build a 3R. So the 3R, I believe, is just a base stock version. It's got 4 ballistic on it, but that just means machine guns on a mech, so light, 2 energy. Oh, no, 4 support. That's 20 jump jets. Yeah, that's not true. This one has 2 energy, 4 ballistic, 4 support. Yeah, it looks like they've got the same setups. Okay, that's great. So in that case, we want this one because it's the more advanced one. So we're going to ready the 5G. We will add a part from the Stinger 2R, confirm that, and we've built one. Based on the 3P variant and introduced in 3076, this model uses Endosteel chassis and it's an XL engine. The engine gives the STG 5G a top speed of 111 kilometers an hour and provides enough weight savings to add more armor and an advanced PPC capacitor. Alright, let's see what we actually managed to rob from that one, because this is going to be the important bit. This is all of that mattered, because honestly, I'm probably not going to build a Stinger. At least not anytime soon. Good, nothing actually got saved, did it? Looks like nothing good survived. Oh, we got the light PPC. And the Endo. Okay, so we got good stuff here. Okay, I take that back. We lost the XL engine. Got the light PPC. It'll take us 144,000 C-bills to build and 13 days. I kind of don't think that's worth it, if I'm completely honest. I mean, just in terms of the stuff. At the end of the day, she's a Stinger. She's a 20-ton light machine, which is not really capable of doing anything. I mean, she's got 2 energy hardpoints and 4 ballistics. This gun, this AC-5, nearly weighs, well, okay, it weighs a third of the mech. This AC-20 weighs 3/4 of the mech, just about. Oh, so it's not really, if you want to do it, you have to use energy weapons. And 3 tons on a light PPC. I mean, what I could do, if we wanted to go crazy, because I did actually mention I wanted to sort of cram this onto a mech. First and foremost, we do have an XL engine lying around, so we're going to give it a core. It had a 120 fusion core. So put that in there. And then we're going to give it the XL engine to go with it. This is just, we're not actually going to do this. This is just theory crafting here. Mainly because I find it somewhat amusing. And we could go PPC and go twin light PPCs, and we'd have to shed some weight here. Oh yeah, can I... Ultralight gyro. Brings me within half a ton. Is there anything else I can pull off of this thing? Somewhere there is tonnage. 1, 2... Oh, I don't want to do this because it has no bloody armor. It's so light in armor that it's terrifying to do something. Okay, so... like so. So we have enough tonnage there, and then of course we would need to then go into the heat sinks themselves and throw on enough heat sinks to keep this sucker running. Now the problem of course with this is that, how many? Oh, -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more. The problem with this of course, broken and undertonned? I choose not to believe you. The problem with this, of course, being that its heat efficiency is 3444, and it can't fly. So I'm not gonna do this. What I will probably do is just rip everything off of it. I could just sell it. Selling seems to be the proper course of things. We didn't spend that much money to build it. 191,000 C-bills. I mean, it is a cool little mech. This is one of the one of the original mechs. So this did not come from MechWarrior Online. This came from the brilliant minds and people who model things for the community. I'm not quite sure who made the Stinger model itself, but it is quite cool. So I like his little gun he's got there. I like mechs with external guns. I think that we lost quite a bit of that when MechWarrior Online sort of started making models without handheld guns, because handheld guns are cool. However, it is a 20-tonner, so storing it, I can't do that until I fix it, which costs 500,000 C-bills. I say we just junk it, we get everything off of it. So that'll give me another endo steel and a light PPC. You know, 2 million. So, yeah, not terrible. I mean, not the most amazing thing in the world. Ideally, you'd want to pick up, say, a chameleon, because it's 50 tons, but that did not happen. Okay, so we gotta chill for the next 5 days, which will mean the Asagi will be out of being repairs. Let's purchase a greater variety of food, just to make sure that everybody's happy. Morale increased by 5. Oh boy, that's good. That puts us quite confidently in steady. Oh, so that was well spent cash. Come to the mech bay. Is there anything wrong with the Hachi right now? Well, aside, of course, from its... I think we're missing out by not having that additional missile. Pull the MML out. Let's see. Weapons, missiles, SRMs. Put the SRM-6 in. Okay. 3 days. It'll be ready. It'll be ready in 3 days, and that'll make it a little bit more symmetrical and make it so I don't have quite as much special equipment on board. I'm going to do that just to make sure that it gets done. And cycle 1 day. There's the day. Mech bay. Come back. Hello, Asagi. You're out of... What did I do to you? What did I build you into? Oh no, you're the urban mech. Sorry, you built fairly solidly. I thought the Asagi... Oh, I did... like that. Now a day. And stop. Mech bays. Alright, so the urban mech... R80, was it? No, it was the R60. Oh yeah, because it's named. Duh. Alright, so let's see what I actually decided on. A light PPC and a mortar. Oh, I feel like that was a mistake. Why did I build this? I know why I built this. It's fairly fast. The mortar is meh. The problem is I don't have enough ammunition or ammunition types for it. And I don't think we've picked up... we picked up fast cam and smoke. Yeah, the mortar's junk. No thank you. Not interested. Give me, however, another PPC. Because I did kind of promise that I would take this under advisement. And I kind of want to see what it would do. Which, of course, means you're going to go back in for, more repairs, which is somewhat depressing. Because you've been in there forever. But that'll give you 2 light PPCs. And I could just go in for several more heat sinks. Well, 2 more heat sinks. Or I could go full in on it. Now, if I fire these... at full PPC like this, the heat will go up considerably when I fire them in rapid. So I do probably need the heat sinks on them. So come over to... Ooh, do I have an exchange? I do. Aha! Well, the fire control energy system is probably not the most brilliant planet I ever... Well, maybe not. Maybe it is fine. So an exchanger inside, and then... So I'm actually giving it some pretty serious equipment, which I probably shouldn't be. Oh, I may have slightly over firepowered it. So another 4 days for it, but it will heat 36 and generate 39? Is that accurate? Huh, must be. So yeah, this will put all of its eggs in one basket. To be fair, its left arm becomes its strong arm and its powerful arm, but I think that might actually work out okay. Alright, 4 more days, and that gets the mortar out of there. Because the mortar right now, I don't have the kit to really build that. Alright, put the Hachi back up top. Good. Hachi, then Asagi, then finally that. 1 more day. Done with that. Thank you. So the Hachi is ready to rock and roll. The Usagi will be ready soon, and now I just need to check my mechs. Mockingbird, Paladin. Okay, everybody's good. Time for another contract. There is 1 more Tortuga contract that is sort of in our range. And then there's one that's well outside of our range. And let's hide the evidence. We're going for a destroy base. I don't like destroy bases for various reasons. They're quite deadly. To us, for the most part. Alright, so once again, Jester in the Shadowhawk, Howl, and the Phoenix Hawk Mockingbird in the recently modified and increased firepower Hachi. It did gain an additional missile tube, and the Urban Mech, which is a discount Javelin. Alright, let's hope this works out okay. If it does, then we should be in a pretty nice position, because we're about to get a lot of stuff. 5 of 21 priority salvage is not a small amount. That is some serious stuff that you can earn. We should be set on basic equipment. Then again, this is a 1.5 skull mission. They could throw a lot at us, and we kind of can only deal with so much damage. On the other hand, then, it's also cheaper than what the last mission was, so I'm kind of hoping that this won't be too difficult. But turrets, man, turrets are the thing that terrifies me. Turrets bring just a ridiculous amount of firepower to the field because, one, they have stupid amounts of health, although we can do something about that by basically adding on flamers onto several of our mechs, which has been pointed out, and we shall definitely endeavor to do so when we undergo a major redesign. The Javelin, or not the Javelin, the discount Jenner right now will probably change to fill that role if we have enough flamers. But anyway, hide the evidence. Yeah, we've had a few associates go missing recently, and where should they happen to turn up but a local government black site? We have to assume they're being interrogated right now. Normally we'd be extremely concerned for the welfare, and we'd try to rescue them, but in this case it seems that they're beyond rescue. We need you to level the black site to ensure any secrets they've spilled are erased. 1.5 skulls, 5 of 21 priority salvage, and 276,000 sea-bills. Cross your fingers, folks, because this is going to be the rough one, and it looks like we're actually attacking this one in the day. Right, so we've entered a restricted area. We should withdraw immediately. We're not going to do that. So there's a base garrison that is standing right on top of me, and we landed on top of the base. Okay. Scary. I don't like landing on top of bases. It tends to lead to very, very scary things, and I don't have quite necessarily the weapons to kill them. Oh, I remember this map. This map was ugly. There is all kinds of terrain that just forces you to not be able to move. Oh, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here at all.
Confirmed.
This is the worst map to fight on. If you don't have jump jets, if you're restricted to using an atlas that does not have jump jets, this map is just horrific, and I do not want to be here. Give me any other map, man. Maybe I should flank out in this direction. Also, the last time we were here, there were like 4 or 5 lances that dropped on us or something like that. It was crazy and not particularly fun, and I will consider running away to be a perfectly viable option. Comes back to us, Mockingbird. Right, so we're going to slip inside across the ice. Not quite that far. That will do.
Roger, Skipper.
Hi, okay, so we've got a cicada and a gladiator. Oh god, really? Fire the dead fires. Shoot. They've got an anti-missile defense system. They've also revealed that they have a Bessie and a Locust. The Bessie, of course, being... Don't touch me. I don't give you permission to touch me. That is against the rules. Also, there was the cicada. The Gladiator, I believe, is going to walk up and punch me quite hard, and it's going to really suck. How? I need you to be... well, basically on top of the enemy so I can shoot them. But maybe we actually lucked out, because there is a very limited number of ways in which he can sort of get up at us. Super accurate, but he's light rifle ballistic. I'm more concerned about the Gladiator. I want to pull him off the field as soon as possible, so I'm just going to fire everything I've got on him. Unfortunately, the AMS defenses at the base here are really going to hurt the Hachi. I got to do something about that, because it's making the Hachi much less capable of doing things, especially on maps like these. Now, to be fair... you know what, I just realized that's got to be some serious AMS system, because I was firing dead fires. Dead fires are not particularly vulnerable to AMS systems. So that's a mild concern. Alright, turn this on. Yeah, give me 71%. Listen kills? No, listen kills will be extra vulnerable. It goes up to 81. Fire! Did hit him with the cannon. It looks like we were outside the range that they were able to do any sort of fire support. Either that or we burned them all down, which, you know, there is some positive in that. You gonna be able to get on forward? I mean, you could shoot from up here, but it would only be the cicada. Do I want to go up there? I kind of don't. Do I have any other option? I can sprint up there. Alright, we'll sprint right here. Give ourselves sort of a long shot. Can tag him. And he doesn't have multi-strike, so... tag only lasts to the end of the round. Fire! Give the cicada some love. Target squared, and we've got the structure exposed. If we do this fast enough, we can do it before Bessie gets here, because Bessie's going to hurt us in ways that we don't want to deal with. Hachi getting just absolutely barraged. I do need to get the electronic countermeasure over here soon, because it's a 160-meter radius for the defensive aura.
Commander?
Yeah, you're just going to do this again. It's got 2 more through. Okay, so the jump jet destroyed, which helps out a little bit. Is he unsteady? That looked like he might have been unsteady, but apparently not. I'm just going to slip on back here. ECM protection where it is required. That'll keep us nice and safe under the umbrella of all the defenses that we could ever want. 16. Do I beat him? I don't. He's going to actually be able to move before I get to do anything with anybody. So that's unfortunate, because I kind of wanted to just continue to latch on top of this. Cicada's coming forward. Cicada's going to open fire from fairly close range. Lucky for me, apparently he missed by 0%. So thank you, electronic countermeasures, for saving me a lot of pain. Quite a bit of fire coming down on the Phoenix Hawk, but the Phoenix Hawk more than able to withstand the current barrage. Please tell me you're going to stand still. Don't move. Make life easy on me so I can kill you. He's considering it, but he's got to be in a spot. Nope, he's going to fly. He's very much going to fly and stack on the evasion. Ooh. But he is incredibly vulnerable. I just got to hit him once. 3.6%. Jester, do you have a shot here? I mean, I know you have a shot, but still. So, I can make this work. I gotta touch him once. Touched him! He's lost his evasion. Alright, and then I'm just gonna fire up the X-Pulse laser at you. Alright, so the Gladiator is vulnerable. He is no longer evasive. Paladin, do you got a shot on him? I mean, can you get a shot on him? You got a tag, which is like stupid range. Even with the tag, not so good. Keep firing the cicada then. That's your target, it looks like. We're gonna have Howl move up then on that and see if we can't get a little bit more damage going down. Howl, if you just stood still to get a nice stable firing platform. That's good. Fire. Okay, even more unsettled, which is exactly what I want to hear. I'm gonna move in behind the cicada. Why? No particular reason. I'm hoping to kind of beat this guy on the initiative roll. Urban mech taking some more fire. Luckily for us, no connections. And also luckily for us, they can't actually crack the ice, so there's no way for that to get through. Now, I kind of anticipate reinforcements to be coming at some time soon, which will be unfortunate to have to deal with. Locust zipping on forward. It is a ultralight. Well, it's not an ultralight. Ultralight would be 15 tons. Whole bunch of lasers, mediums and smalls, blazing away at our little tiny mech. Gotta keep the pressure going. Come on, give me a shot. Give me the shot that I need. I just need enough fire to come down on you to maybe knock you over. He's moving at 9, -7. Oh, now we got something going on here. Well, actually, no, he must have been 16, and now he's -7. All right, we got a chance to knock over the Gladiator and take him. That's what I want more than anything else at the moment. Okay, another point-blank range shot from the cicada, but lucky for us, light rifles kind of suck. I'm hoping that he doesn't have sabot rounds. If he does, that'll allow him to deal full damage to my armor. He also didn't move, which I gotta say, don't know if that was a good idea. At least on his part. Get in close, get in on the side, concentrate that damage, and blitz. That was a full Gladiator. Oh my god. That should be 5 parts. That's a 50-ton Gladiator. Okay, Jester. We may have struck pay dirt. Aw, oh, darn it. The SRMs are jammed. Fire. There goes his leg. He's going to be on the floor. So his light, or maybe? Okay, I'm like, we blew off his leg. Wait, alright, we got him. Okay, so, chances. Lots of chances. Ooh, that's a full... Bessie's on the way. Ow. Is that a harpoon? If that's a harpoon, I'm gonna get dragged. I hope it's not a harpoon. Hachi, I want the Hachi to kill this guy. We've got dead fires. We're at maximum range. 9 of them still got shut down by EMS. So this AMS, man, super effective. Long range fire going down. Oh, Bessie's actually an ECM generator. Ooh. Didn't realize that. Well, if we can drag Bessie away from the garrison, that's fine. So the Locust is a bit rough because it's got quite a bit of firepower on it. Bessie is dangerous because of the ECM generator that it currently has, and also I don't trust Bessie in close. The Locust, I kind of mostly have down at this point. Or not the Locust, the Cicada. They're both bugs. We'll deal with it.
Major armor loss.
Mockingbird. Mockingbird needs to move her even further away just to try and desperately get outside the ring of that AMS. Okay, we got it. Taken care of. So the ammunition either exploded or we poured it out or something. Howl! You are cooking just a little bit. Actually, you can get right up there and punch it, which I think would be ideal. I think I'm just going to 37, 56. We'll take that. So we're going to get right up close and personal with the Phoenix Hawk. See if we can't hurt a Locust. If we can, that might actually break something important. Oh, we couldn't actually hit it. We missed it by 5%. That's a little disappointing. So unfortunately, the Locust is still very much alive. Paladin, I'd like to get you in close. Oh, 50%. Is that true? That's reality. Fire. We did manage to hit him, structure exposed, but then again, you know, he's a Locust, so he kind of exists in a format of structure exposed. Yeah, I don't have a whole heck of a lot of options here, unfortunately. Step outside the jamming field, that might help. Maybe. Can I get a back shot? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, we'll slide in right over here. Hello, my buddy. Hello, my friend. I'm gonna go listen kills, because I'm gonna assume that I've actually managed to overcome the base defenses. Got quite a few hits. Unfortunately, not as much damage as I was otherwise hoping. I really kind of wanted this thing dead. Bessie's on the way. Bessie pulling back a little bit. And a long-range missile fire on the Phoenix Hawk, managing to hit us once, but our electronic countermeasure is serving us very, very well so far. Alright, please tell me that I actually get to beat this little guy. No, he hit a 24. Oof. Talk about that initiative score, baby. So he does not care. He is just going to slip, dive, and dodge all over the place. Wherever he wants to go, he can get to. Somebody's actually getting quite low on armor, though. I believe it's the Hachi, though. Or, you know, you could stand still. Right. Not going to complain. Just saying. Maybe not your most brilliant plan. Especially because now you've been target acquired. Slip on over here. Perfectly safe. The Mockingbird is, you know, suffers a little bit because her all-missile weaponry makes her somewhat vulnerable to the AMS forces that are coming after us. This will make you vulnerable to Bessie, but your back armor is good, and I kind of don't think Bessie's... Well, I'm not going to say it. I am not going to say that. Machine guns to full! Let's let this sucker ride. I was hoping that by letting those suckers ride that it would be a lot more... I don't know, oomph, I suppose would be the word? Fire. There we go. So, looking like just a normal heatsink, so I'm good with that. I was a little bit worried that I may be actually destroying a mech with double heatsinks. So, right now the Hachi is basically useless. Hi, Bessie! Ooh, nailed me with 14. So is that a taser or a harpoon? Are you going to be able to drag me around by the nose or something like that? I'd kind of like to know. Oh, that's a really good accuracy shot. Sure off that. I can't actually fire the MML. Of course I can't. Fire the cannon. Missed. By like, what was that, 6%? The reason I don't want to fire the MML is because I don't think I'll get through. Whole bunch of missiles coming back towards my Shadowhawk. I could set to ECCM in order to counter his ECM, which I may actually do that on the next round through, just to sort of ensure a decent chance of killing this guy. Because I'm not quite sure what Bessie's gonna do. It is a Cattle Master at the end of the day. But it's like a super Cattle Master. So, target acquired. That makes life just a little bit simpler, or easier, or some description like that. Get some high ground, get some additional accuracy from it. Managed to hit him with the large laser, but most of the shots missed. We're going to go for full electronic countermeasure. We're going to try and hit him with the entire brick.
I get you. On the move.
And it sounds like we actually managed to get within range of something. Fire normal SRMs because they're less vulnerable. And we got some through on that one. Shut down override successful. Of course, it's not the first one free, just the ammunition explosion. Is Bessie going to come my way? Oh, darn it. Bessie's going to run away. Get back here, Bessie. Where do you think you're going? Okay, that means the Mockingbird probably isn't going to get a shot this turn. Oh, Mockingbird can! Mockingbird has a chance. Go for full listen kill. That's what we wanted. Retractable blade destroyed. That should weaken it. And unsteady. Ooh, now, we are, of course... Ooh, baby!
Watch my heat.
We got hit by artillery. Yeah, the Hachi's gonna have to run.
I'm under heavy fire.
Holy God. So this base is not gonna go down easy. Also, I see a second, oh no, that's the map. Somebody's got an extra jamming device in here?
Yes, Commander.
Oh, you gotta run. You gotta just run, honey. And you gotta walk through fire to do it. That'll work.
Affirmative.
Through the rough terrain.
My
Heat temperatures are almost under control, but jeez, that was like, hi, goodbye. That was the most cruel way they could have tried to take on anything. I'm rather stunned the mech is still intact. And Bessie, here it comes. Here comes Bessie. I want Jester. Actually, no, I want Paladin. Because Jester's going to have to switch his electronic countermeasures back to, you know, electronic countermeasures. I can't get the shot. Ooh. That is... Oh, there it is. That's my shot. It's an obstructed shot, but it's still a shot. Fire! I did target acquired. Okay, so that's good. I don't want to reveal myself to that. Again, that was ludicrous and nightmarish, and MML2 off, because I can't handle the heat. X-Pulse, sure, can stay on. That'll keep my heat under control. Managed to miss both shots. Okay, Bessie, come to me. Come to me so I can actually engage you. Howl! So we ended up not switching our settings over, because I want to just continue to plink away at Bessie. Ooh, 63%. I like it a lot. Shut off medium lasers. It's plinking time. I think that hit. It looked like it hit. And more incoming missiles on the Shadowhawk. The Shadowhawk is for the most part fine. They can't actually see me now, which makes life a lot easier. But dear God, the artillery is going to be hard to deal with, to say the least. Get me a low ground shot? That'll do okay. Shadowhawk. Risk to on. Yeah, hurt him. 6 got shot down by MS. Can I get the Hachi in range to do something? I mean, I'd like to. 37% is probably not a chance that I want to take. How about why not? Okay, another couple of hits. A hand destroyed. Almost no longer evasive, too, so we got that sort of moving for us. Howl! Just take another shot up here. 69%? Yeah, we'll fire again. Blink! We're slowly reducing it. We'll slip on over here. Stay under cover, stay nimble, stay aggressive. You can get much closer now. You are shooting up, but it's 50% all now. More penetrating hits, that's lovely. So as we steadily whittle its armor down... Are you going to walk through the fire? Nope, you're going to stand still and blast us. So I don't know how I'm going to deal with this artillery. That artillery was terrifying. I don't want to ever deal with that again. That was just... Suddenly, the entire world exploded. Howl!
Commander.
You're up again, darling. Oh, that's much better. Blitz it! Ooh, Stealth X Generator destroyed. Oh, that would have been so lovely to steal. But it was not to be. Alright, do I beat him? Mockingbird does. So does Paladin. Paladin's gonna move because Mockingbird is running out of ammo. And I'm a little bit concerned because, you know, taking on these base defenses is not gonna be what I can call easy. Target acquired. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Mockingbird. What I want from you is a direct line of sight. 50% of the machine guns?
Location confirmed.
Less than kill ammo. I'm actually okay with firing the less than kill like this. Machine guns on. And 6 shots, 6 shots. Blast away. Did I kill it? Got it. Okay, so
What's up, boss?
initial force is dead, which is great. ECM active. And race. So we're now covering ourselves.
Good a spot as any.
I think we are. So that artillery, though, is going to be a problem. We're going to have to position ourselves properly to suddenly pop out, nuke something, and then hide again.
Reading you.
Because otherwise we're going to die, although I will admit that the Hachi has taken less damage than I thought it had. So it took a lot of fire damage, but it didn't take a ton of other damage. Just going to get the heat under control. Everybody needs to get their heat all nice and sorted out. And then we need to do something crazy.
Copy that.
I don't know what yet, but we gotta figure out a way to take this down. Because that was an entire gladiator, and I don't want to lose those parts.
Location confirmed.
That was a sensor lock. More fire coming down the Phoenix Hawk. Maybe I'll run them out of ammo eventually, but I don't really want to worry about that. If I can, I have no compunction with just, you know,
I'm here.
sniping out the base bit by bit. I don't have a problem with that. My only main concern right now is half of my armament can't actually do anything because of the base turret's AMS. That's just not sustainable. There's nothing I can do about it. But we are going to slowly pie the corner on this one. So see if I can't slip out around. Did I identify a target? I do see it is Standard Command Bunker. What is a Standard Command Bunker equipped with?
Ready for orders.
That is a fascinating question, which does require some answer. Get running. Keep in the bubble. Keep everybody in the bubble. It's going to be key to keeping us all alive. Okay, so more fire coming down. Luckily, the Hachi not getting touched this time. Is the command bunker the one that's providing the AMS cover? That's just... No, stop that. You're not allowed to use that. I forbid it. Oh, it's an urban mech. Of course it's an urban mech. Where do you get all these bloody urban mechs? Where do you put all their weapons? Why am I so limited on where I can move? What?
Standing by.
Huh. That's... Apparently I can't move over this ice? What? Huh. Okay. Well in that case,
Receiving you.
I really don't want to risk too much. I think we'll go back for the high ground. So we'll sprint you back. Yeah, I'm going to take this one slow. We're going to take it intelligently. Because if we do this wrong, we're going to take a ton of damage that we otherwise didn't need to take. So we're going to do it the right way.
Double time.
It may take a little while longer, but it's the smart thing to do. So everybody keep together.
Copy that.
Stay under the ECM umbrella as we position ourselves back up to the crest of this hill. And we're going to sort of slip on down the hill. Well, we'll pop over the hill, we'll blast everything that we possibly can. And then hopefully we'll be able to kill everybody that way. I need to get a second ECM cover. Just in order to prevent the enemy from being able to do anything dangerous. So we've got an urban mech, which just stupid amounts of firepower there.
Commander.
Then we've got...
Affirmative.
Then we've got a standard command bunker, which I don't know what that contains. And then we've got this, which I believe is our LRM buddy,
Ready for orders.
who's just been laying out the LRMs left, right, and center.
Aye.
We're just gonna brace, keep everybody moving, keep everybody mobile. As we maneuver back up towards that crest hill up there that I can use for cover.
Yes,
Mockingbird,
Commander.
let's keep you moving forward. Let's keep that aggression rolling. Stay within the 160 meters though.
All right, let's move.
That's an order. Y'all stay within cover now. Of course, the Hachi's taking even more shelling. Untouched. You know, I'm kind of tempted to just see if I can't run him out of ammo. That does mean the artillery turret's somewhere back there.
Orders.
That's something I don't want to have to think about. Right there.
Copy that.
Okay, nobody sees me. Good. Paladin,
Back.
let's keep you up with the group.
Double time. Let's
Did I did not reveal myself, I don't think. So the command bunker is dangerous, the standard turret chassis is dangerous.
Here.
Really everybody's dangerous, but we're gonna see what we can get done. Unfortunately, the Hachi can't do much. Until we get that AMS turret offline, the Hachi is kind of worthless. ECM protection going down. Okay. More fire coming out of the Phoenix Hawk. And a little bit did scatter onto our urban mech, but that's okay so far.
Holding.
We're alive, we're safe, we're gonna take it.
Reading you.
Mockingbird.
Move. Order.
Alright, what do we got? That command bunker has a lot of turret protection. 37% accuracy, jeez. Or I can just try and nuke you down. Like as fast as humanly possible. Could try and flatten the base immediately. What happens if we do this? So he is the one providing the AMS.
Attack
So if we
failed.
kill him,
Waiting for orders.
if we wipe him out completely, totally, and I don't want to be revealed by multiple turrets.
Affirmative.
Fire everything you got. We got to bring this sucker down now.
I'm ready.
You're going to be exposed to a lot of fire. There is nothing I can do about that, friend. Shoot. I didn't mean to expose myself to the urban mech too. Target acquired, so there's that going for us.
Yes, Commander.
Jester's going to step up forward and be bold. Hopefully I don't come to regret this decision. Normal SRMs, yeah. Well, actually, I think I burned him out, so go for the listen kills for the extra accuracy. Okay, we got to his core. We almost threw him.
Solid connection on that one.
Alright, now
Enemy structure is weakening.
to just get nuked. So they did bomb their own thing, which is great. And I think it's the command bunker that actually is doing that ability. So that's good. So the command bunker, then the urban mech turret. My god, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, and I don't want to find out.
Yes, Commander.
Mockingbird. Take your target. Deadfires are not actually in range. Huh. Who'd have thunk it? Well, on the bright side, you guys have mostly, you know, burned down everything so far. Oh, can I? No, okay, that's just a turn problem.
Moving at full throttle.
Right, I want to see if I can't get through. Machine guns at maximum, Deadfire's default fire. I was so hoping to get through. Apparently we broke the stealth destroyed, the Bloodhound probe. We did manage to shoot down most of my stuff, but hey, price of doing business at this point as far as I'm concerned. Buddy, I'm on top of you and I've got all the medium lasers. You don't even know. Okay, he probably doesn't care, but... Engine crits are going down, that's good.
Critical hit, Commander.
Come on, wipe out this gosh darn command bunker.
Orders.
Kill it!
Roger.
That's most of a drill. A whole bunch of command bunker crits, which I don't know what that's actually doing. I am a tad confused. Shift over here. You're probably going to get shot up by an urban mech, but you're just going to have to deal with.
Waiting for orders.
And you've got 2 rounds of AC-10 ammo left. Target, yeah, the command bunker. AC-10 off. Just to listen kills. Got it. Okay, so that's done. It did have a double heatsink kit, which sucks. But we've taken care of that. So now we start to shift. Everybody's in range. Everybody is being covered by the ECM. Now the urban mech, I think, is the most dangerous target because of... I don't know what that is, but that if it starts getting holes punched,
What's the paint, pal?
gotta start critting things. The missiles suck, but I don't think the missiles are doing a whole ton of damage just yet. Paladin!
Ready for orders.
Right, it's swing time. 63%, that'll work. Thank you, but no. Oh, 87, even better. 4 drill plus the touch.
Reading you.
Okay, I have 28 dead fires left. Which is, you know, a few rounds of shooting. We are starting to run dry. 50% so go to this. Reality is 79s, I love it. Now that I can finally use my dead fires at full strength. Okay, we took the urban mech one down.
That's a kill.
We've still got you in the back. You are an urban mech TU. I don't know what that is, but we're going to find out. Did I accidentally reserve Howl? That feels like a bad thing to have done. Next target is standard turret chassis. I am down to 55 listen kill ammos. Turn on the cannon. Hit. And good penetration right there. Keep on forward.
Order received.
Howl, you're up.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, keep up with the group if you don't mind. Give me that turret again. Oh, you had it. That one. Drill. That was a good drill. Turret systems destroyed. Not sure what that is,
That is something good.
but that was good. I'm feeling very happy about that round of shooting there. Keep pushing forward. I really hope you guys are in the cover. If not, you're going to get bombed. You're not in the cover. Luckily for me, though, he's going to target the Phoenix Hawk, who now has his structure exposed. Is that an arm? Please tell me it's an arm.
Internal
It's a
damage.
torso. It's a very important torso.
Ready to get it on.
Alright, Jester. You're gonna punch this thing. Well, you're not literally punch it, but... Penetrate? Got it. Okay. Down to just the turret on the urban mech.
I'm out of AC-10 ammo.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately very, very aware. You know what? We're gonna... I mean, I can push over this, but I'm not going to just yet. Because what I want to do Because I want to make sure that everybody's coming on this turret together. In the meantime, we're going to try and flatten some buildings.
Moving to position.
Okay, you're solid. Mockingbird, you're not going to use your dead fires. You are, however, going to use your machine guns in, you know, a low power mode. Oh, wow, I'm almost out of machine gun ammo. Jeez, we've been burning through. Save the dead fires.
Send 4.
Not quite enough. Well, we'll get there. We will get there.
Order acknowledged.
This pilot is good.
Orders.
Howl, you're going to maneuver right around over here as well.
On it.
Keep the group together. Large laser off. Everything but a single medium laser off. Blink.
Copy that.
Flatten the first building. Okay. I want to move us as a force on this guy.
Target eliminated.
So once we can, you know, take him out, hopefully without taking any damage,
Waiting for orders.
then we'll be nice and safe. Urban mech turret. Apparently I can't see it. Small reinforced building. There it is. A pair of missiles and an energy. Everything done. Let's burn this sucker down. Oh, good hits so far, but not everything I wanted. Gesture. My AC-10 is just out of ammunition at this point. Spread. Get on top of that guy. I want you to actively jam him. If you're within range, you can actually jam him from being able to do anything. X-Pulse. Yeah, fry that X-Pulse too. Cooked the mech. Life support systems are destroyed. Whoever's in that turret is not going to live for much longer. Alright, so you're cooking, but you're providing cover. Paladin, I need you on top of this as well. I need you flying on top of this. Give me a line of sight from any direction you please. That'll do it. Hi, buddy. Urban mech turret, please. There it is. Fire away. Got it. Yes. Okay. Mockingbird.
Reading you.
We got it. Just time to flatten the whole bloody place now. Dead fires to on. It's smash and grab, folks. Okay, 2 buildings down. Keep moving.
Move order.
Alright, so we got this place mostly handled now. The entire lance has been taken out, which is great. Mockingbird. Another one, if you don't mind. I've got 4 listen kills left, or 4 dead fires left. Fire the normal ones. I mean, it's gonna do way more damage with doing this, but hey. Mockingbird is just a little wrecking ball as long as nobody stops her from hitting things with AMS. With the AMS, though, it becomes a serious problem. It's 100. Oh, I can take the 50 health buildings. Fire! Alrighty, that should be everybody dead. Good job, crew. No other way to put that. That was an excellent, excellent job, crew. I'm super happy about that. That worked out far better than I expected. So that turret, though, I don't know what that command bunker was throwing around, but that was just suddenly the universe exploded into fire. Alright, we got the additional for blowing up everything for 301,840 C-bills. Phoenix Hawk did take a penetrating hit, but wasn't that bad. Only 1 point of actual damage onto it. And it has normal armor and structure, so hopefully soon. Paladin's Urban Mech did, however, take a pretty rough hit as well. 1 penetration is through, but also still has normal power and structure. Or armor and structure. Okay, so what I want to take... Oh. No ballistics, 4 energy, 3 missile, 55 tons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't stop me. Light rifle, no. None of this. Armored cowl would be interesting. Heatsink +1, no. I don't need it. Pirate ECM jammer, interesting, but again, no. Heatsink quantity +5. Deadfire LRM ammo would be really cool because it basically allows you to use your LRM launchers as if they were MRMs, but no, not required. The 275 rate of fusion core, I'm gonna really wish that I had. I'm gonna hope that I get that on the random roll and the armored cowl, but I'm not. There's nothing else here that makes me say I've got to sacrifice getting an entire battle mech that's 55 tons, which is like the perfect weight class. So it's a mini Black Knight too. Light rifle, LRM quantity, LRM. Like, you're going to have to suddenly surprise me with a double heatsink kit, which you're not. Okay, confirm. We got most of Bessie on top of that one. We also got the Cicada, all of the Gladiator parts, and the Locust part. Managed to get both of the LRM-10s, which is good. A medium chem laser for whatever we need that for. Some more medium lasers to get to the Pirate. And we got the Pirate ECM, which is nice. I mean, anything we can get is great on that one. Didn't get the 275 radio fusion core, which is probably the biggest thing that I'm missing from that. But other than that, that worked out good. We got 2 brand new mechs in this episode, although one of them was a 20-ton Stinger. But we got a light PPC and Endosteel out of that Stinger. I've got a light engine and everything. We're going to build this sucker so good. And also, I think we got to leave this planet because we've basically wiped everything else out. I mean, yeah, there's a 2.5 skull Tortuga mission left, but we're here to suck up to Tortuga and try and, get them to maybe ally with us so we can start getting those really cool Tortuga missions. And also, access to the faction shop, where hopefully we can buy a whole bunch of things for cheap. That's the hope, anyway. Fingers crossed on that one. We're going to need to probably spend another couple of more episodes trying to get up to that full 100% allied with them. But yeah, getting our hands on a Gladiator is going to be sweet. Very sweet. And it should be free to build, just not to, fix. Tortuga has taken... Apparently, we're fighting the Magistracy now. Interesting. 27,000 for the next 15 days. Yeah, so that just makes me want to hang out here longer. Or not here, but travel soon. Alright, Mech Bay. I have slaved for it. I have worked hard. A full Gladiator. Ready this mech. 5 parts from storage. Test platform for Merryweather. The 3R upgrade. The 3R upgraded the large laser to 2 LRM-10s. So it's the LRM version of it. Okay, is there anything else I can build in here? I mean, I've got almost all of Bessie, but Bessie, as you can see, does not combine with anything. So what is this Cattle Master about? I have no idea. I think a light rifle or something, but anyway. So everything's good on that. Mediums were good on all these. Let's check out my brand new mech. The Gladiator. Little Black Knight, but still. Alright, refit. Show me what you got. Repair. We saved LRM ammo and an LRM-10 and a medium laser. Other than that, it's all junk, which really kind of sucks because I don't have a 275 radio fusion core. Also, holy crap, who built this? No wonder the pilot bailed. Once he had no armor, he was like, oh no, we did save the fusion core! Yes! I can do something with this. I don't know what, but I'm gonna do something with it. It's a shame I can't use any of my ballistics because this would be the perfect build to do it because I don't have a double heatsink kit. But, I'm gonna figure something out. Shoulder, where's that third LRM? Or third missile launcher? Right arm. Okay, so 2 shoulders and a right arm. And then it's got 4 lasers, which is left arm, 2 in the right arm, and 1 on the head. So, limited to a size 1 on this one, but most of it is... I'm thinking we just go... Well, I don't quite want to do it, but I'm thinking maybe SRM heavy. Just because SRMs, we use it a lot anyway. What is the difference? Recoil of 1. So weapon has a 10 misfire multiplier. Recoil times multiplier equals misfire chance. Why is this thing good? Not everything is actually good, by the way, so it can deal 77 potential. So it's like 1 extra damage. Is that it? Yeah, I'm not particularly interested in that, I'm afraid. I would much prefer to have 1 less... Oh, it's 1 more shot and 1 more damage. Right. I still don't think that's worth it. That seems quite dangerous to me. I do have a whole bunch of LRM-10s. So I could bring it up to an LRM-30. Which is not a lot. It's quite a lot of weight, too. And I don't have the AMS ammunition for it. Could throw the suspicious cargo onto it, but I'm not quite feeling that suicidal. Also has hand-armed support slots, which would allow us to, punch. Or I could use things like tag. Although it's going to be... Ooh, I can throw on a fire control system tag for the free tag. We'll have to think up a lot of things. How long to just fix it? 16 days. 16 days just to get this thing into a condition where I can start messing with it. Oh, but I'm gonna take some serious time to figure out what to do with this beast. Oh, it's nice to pick up one of these. Oh, by the way, what's your melee? Aren't you naturally? No, apparently not. But yeah, we're gonna hopefully have some fun with this guy. Picked up a second 55-ton mech. That'll help considerably. Alright, that's going to do it for today's episode. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. Before I see a notification every time I post one of these videos, press the little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.